Imagine being thrown into a pit of hungry lions. Terrifying, right? Well, that's exactly what happened to a man named Daniel, and his story is one of the most dramatic tales of courage and faith ever told. During the time of the mighty Medo-Persian Empire under King Darius's reign, there lived a man named Daniel. He wasn't just any ordinary person. He was exceptional at his job and rose to become one of the kingdom's top officials. But you know how success often breeds jealousy? That's exactly what happened. Some envious officials couldn't stand seeing Daniel's success, so they hatched a devious plan. They knew Daniel was deeply devoted to his God and prayed 3 times daily. So they manipulated King Darius into signing an irrevocable law. For 30 days, anyone caught praying to any god or person except the king would face a den of hungry lions. Now, here's where it gets interesting. What would you do in Daniel's position? Play it safe and lay low for a month? Not Daniel. Without hesitation, he went home, opened his windows as usual, and continued praying to God. He chose faith over fear, loyalty to God over personal safety. Of course, his enemies were waiting for exactly this. They reported him to the king, who had no choice but to enforce his own law. Despite being the king's favorite, Daniel was thrown into the lion's den. King Darius, who deeply respected Daniel, spent a sleepless night, hoping Daniel's God would somehow save him. The next morning, something extraordinary happened. The king rushed to the den at dawn and called out to Daniel. To everyone's amazement, Daniel responded. He was completely unharmed, not even a scratch. He explained that God had sent an angel to shut the lions' mouths. But the story doesn't end there. In a twist of divine justice, those who plotted against Daniel faced their own trap. They were thrown into the same den and, well, let's just say the lions weren't as friendly to them. This incredible story teaches us powerful lessons about staying true to our beliefs, even when facing dire consequences. It shows us that integrity speaks louder than words, and that sometimes our biggest tests become our greatest testimonies. Daniel's unwavering faith and daily prayer routine weren't just habits. They were the foundation of his strength and character. So next time you're facing your own lion's den, whether it's pressure at work, difficult decisions, or standing up for what you believe in, remember Daniel. Sometimes the bravest thing we can do is stay true to who we are, even when it costs us something.